Hi traders, it's Sammy here from Secure Signals. This is a new series I'm starting where I'm going to basically go through Forex analysis for the week. The 5 pairs I'll be looking at today is Euro USD, Euro JPY, US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, GBP JPY and USD JPY. So the first pair I'm going to start with is Euro USD. As you can see from the charts, there's a lot of levels and lines going on, so let me simplify it for you quickly. The blue lines are basically the monthly key levels, and the green lines are the daily key levels, and if you see the odd yellow line, that's an hourly level, so there's not too many of those. So basically, as you can see here, this is the monthly chart. There was a downward trend going on around in this channel here, and then an upward support level going diagonally across. As you can see, price bounced off this level about beginning of this year. It bounced off this level and has reached this monthly level here and has done a type 2 close, a pin bar type 2 close, and yeah, so I'm expecting some downward reaction long term. If I go onto the daily chart, sorry, hang on, there you go. If I go on the daily chart, as you can see, the steam has run out for the upward direction, and price has retraced from this monthly key level of about 1.1900. So I do expect further downward direction. However, if we go on the hourly chart, or let's go on 2 hours, on a 2 hour chart, you can see there was a head and shoulders pattern going on here. The shoulder, the head and shoulder, and price retraced all the way down to the neckline. As you can see, this was a great move last week if you managed to notice it. Yeah, so I'm expecting price to either shoot back up this way or just rally around this region here. So yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about this pair. I think we'll be trading along this daily support line and this monthly resistance line here. I think it will either shoot back up, reach these highs here, or break through this line and go down here. But most likely it's going to be bouncing around this region here between the 17 to and this. So the monthly and the daily levels. So if I go on to the next pair, Euro JPY, this was actually a signal I gave last week. If I go on to the daily, see it better behind this. Alright, so if we look here, as you can see, there was a channel that it was trading in, an upwards and ascending channel. Price bounced a few times and we took a trade here. I'll zoom in a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, little channel here. So we predicted that price would drop from this level here, so we entered on this candlestick, and as you can see, after 3 days, target profit 1 was hit and target profit 2 almost hit, but it started to retrace. However, we did close it around 132.00, so we accumulated probably about, how many pips is that? Probably about 200 to 300 pips with both trades. So as you can see, price has bounced from this level. It closed, finished with a doji, and it started to climb back up the channel. However, it does seem like it's running out of steam. And if I go on the monthly, you can see the ascending. The bull power is starting to lose momentum and lose steam, and I'm going to weekly, yeah, as you can see, starting to lose steam, a bearish candle here, and maybe a downwards, potential downside to this pair. If we go on daily, if we go back on the daily, we can see that price is still reacting to this channel. I would expect a breakout to happen downwards soon rather than later. Let's remove that. But in my opinion, if you were to enter this trade as a speculative trade, I'd always put your stop loss as like a median between the channel. So as you can see, the channel's here, just like a median here. So if you were to enter, say, the best place to enter would be around the median, but if you were to enter here, you'd put your stop loss around here, and your target profit, depending on your fib levels, probably around here. Let me draw the fib level actually for you guys. So if we go from here to here, back up to here, I would expect price to reach these lows here, the 1.27 or 61.8 level from this region. If it breaks through the channel and the daily support, so I do think it might hit this region here. So there is a big potential for another leg to the downside. If we go into the hourly chart or the 2-hour chart, we can see that price is moving uniformly in the upwards direction. If we get a horizontal line here, we can see price is only reaching up to this level here and not reaching the full, it's not even reaching halfway to the median. So I do expect a downwards direction to happen very soon, sooner rather than later. So that is one to look out for. Okay, so if we move on to the next pair, USD CAD, as you can see here, there's we're on the monthly chart. As you can see, there's a gravestone doji and a dragonfly doji, and so price is quite confused. It pretty much went down all the way until the monthly level here, broke through the daily level, but did retrace back up. Price touched this daily level here and did retrace back down. So it is quite confusing which direction this pair will actually go. So if I move on to the 4-hour chart, as you can see, there is a small channel going on here. If I draw it here and here, as you can see, price is moving in this ascending channel here. So as you can see, price touched this level, did a type 1 close, and is expecting further downward potential. Hopefully to break this, hopefully closing beyond these two resist supports, the daily support and this 4-hour channel support. Hopefully it closes with at least a type 2 close, and hopefully price will start descending. If I look at if I just type in Google channel movements, images, as you can see here, when there's an upwards channel, there's always a potential for it to go down. It's more likely to break downwards than instead of breaking up, as you usually move up the channel in a uniform way, whereas if it was to break out, it would break out downwards. However, you do have to be careful of fake out. I do feel though that due to the daily support being here and the hourly channel support, I do feel that if price does close beyond these lines, that there will be a massive drop in price. If I go in closer with the hourly chart, you can see that price is confused again. It's probably in the median region. So if I just draw another line, if I draw a line here, just across the median like this, a simple line, the price is along the median. What I like to do when I take my trades, so say for example I just want to play against the channel, play against the channel. What I do is, say if I was to enter here for the downwards trade, I'd enter and set target profit 1 here and target profit 1, 2 here, and then for a breakout I would set the target profit to wherever my fib level will take me, or the next daily resistance, monthly resistance, for example. So what I mean here, so if I was to enter here, I would take probably about half my position out here, to be honest, to stay safe, and then another quarter out here once it reaches this level, and then I'll leave another 25% of the trade running for it to hopefully end up in profit. So yeah, that's how I would trade this channel. If I so I think that's it for this pair. If I go on to the next pair, GBP JPY, as you can see, let me go out, zoom out. There's a little channel going on here. Price has been moving in like these channels here, channel there, channel there, channel there, but there's not any specific wave pattern going on. I wouldn't say this is really a head and shoulders formation, as this shoulder is not really matching this shoulder. If I go into the daily, I see price is really moving in a uniform way. If I look closely into the hour, let's go into the 2 hour chart. If you look closely in the 2 hour chart, you can see a head and shoulders type of formation forming, and I'm pretty much certain that there will be a downside potential here if it breaks through this hourly support, whatever you want to call it. There's a daily level here, so I'm hoping to reach here, or if I did a fib level from, where's my tool? If I did a fib level from say from here to here, back up. So if price breaks this level, I'll take half my position out here around this region, and then let the rest ride onto there. That's really it for GBP JPY. There's not really much I can say for this pair. Price has been, it's just been moving up and up and up for the past few weeks now. For this whole month, really, it's been going up. For this whole year, it's really just been starting to recover quite a lot, especially after Brexit, all the Brexit news and all the downside that happened in the last 2 years. On the daily, I do think it will only retrace until this region here, and then maybe start going back up. But as you can see, there's a heavy activity area around this region here, quite here. There's higher highs going on, but yeah, I think that little head and shoulders on the hourly for a short-term trade be quite good. Okay, lastly, if we move on to USD JPY, look on the monthly chart. As you can see, there's nothing really much going on with USD JPY. If I go on the hourly, go on the weekly, see price moving this channel here in this direction, and in this resistance. If I go on daily, price is kind of just moving in this little activity area here, a little hourly support here, sorry, daily support, daily level, monthly level. You see there's actually lower highs going on here, lower low. So I do think price will start going down. I think it will touch around this region here, and then maybe bounce back up from this line. But there's not really too much to tell me what's going on with this pair at the moment. The non-farm payroll may shift the chart a lot this week, so we don't really want to be entering too many trades this week, but we do want to look for solid setups. See, if you want specific signals, please contact me at contact.securesignals@gmail.com. The email address can also be found in the description. And please check out my website, securesignals.co.uk, for more information on memberships, etc. But yeah, all my signals are free, so if you want specific signals, just hit me up and I'll direct you to how you can receive them. But that's it for today, guys. If you enjoy this, please leave a like. I will try to release these weekly depending on the feedback from this video. But yeah, cheers. Thank you. Bye.